Hey everyone, welcome to another update for Swipey Rogue. Today I'm going to be demoing free running mode. So again, quickly to reiterate, Swipey Rogue is broken into two modes. I'm doing this on a screen so I can point. Sorry for the patterns, but anyway, challenge mode is all about like completing pre-created levels that have been designed specifically, and there's no randomization. It's all about, you know, really mastering the gameplay mechanics and challenging and going through all here. I'll quickly throw it up. There's a progression saga of rooms and areas that you unlock, and as you unlock those areas, then you get access to a whole bunch of rooms, and there's a whole progression of these rooms, and then each one of these rooms has 3 challenges within it, and so you progress like that and play through the whole game. Each of the areas has unique gameplay that adds, you know, that's visible in that area and beyond being, you know, visibly different as themed. Cool. So back in the free running mode, what that does is it takes all the gameplay mechanics that have been introduced in the challenge saga and lets you play with them in a maze-like environment. So where the challenge saga, you're just going through a single room, you just hop into that room, beat it, and that's it. In the free running mode, you're actually playing through a maze. So I did, in a previous update, I detailed how I generate all the mazes, all the procedural systems that are used for doing that, how I combined my level editor with the procedural code and a lot of randomization to create all the variety. So anyway, first thing you do when you come into the free running mode is you get to create your own labyrinth. So you get to pick what type of areas to include in there. So at the very beginning, all you've got available is the molten area, because when you first play the game, only the molten area is unlocked, and then these ones you have to buy to unlock with gems that you get for completing challenges. So as you unlock those areas, then you can use them in the free running mode. So the idea here is that, you know, you can include the molten and generate a thing, a cavern, a maze, and then it's going to use procedurally, you know, generate all this stuff based on only the elements that exist in the molten area. So it'll be all the molten themes, it'll be the molten types of obstacles and things like that. Oops, I died. So, well, here's the death summary really quickly then. So each time you die, it tells you how you died, and then how many mazes you got through, how many rooms you got through, how many enemies you defeated, the level that you got to, how much gold you earned, and then all the buffs that you acquired along your way. I've setting up a system that you can continue using your gems that you earn by completing challenges in the other mode. But it's not really all about continuing, you know, it's more about just playing and trying to see how far you can get that one time. So cool. So what you can do, which is cool, is you can include any variation and combination of these things. So if you've unlocked all these areas, you can say, hey, generate me a maze with everything. So what happens is it makes the maze, and then each room could have a different possible theme. So it's drawing, this is from the magic area in this room. Here, I'll get this really quickly and take these guys out. And then when I come over to this next room, it could be anything. It could be molten, it could be frozen. Oh, it's another magic room. What do you know? So when I come back and then I go, let's head up back here. Let's go see what's up here. So it is a maze with the entrances that all like connects to the other things. It's all like going through. So now I'm in the molten area. So I really like that, you know, it gives it a lot of variety and you get to choose how much you want. So it's a lot more difficult when you include all the areas, because there's, you know, anything could be around the corner. And the real difficulty is when you're really low on health and then you get to a frozen area, because in the frozen area you lose health every second. So it makes it even harder. But the cool thing about this is as you're playing, you're collecting XP. So, you know, each time you see as I'm killing guys, it's going up to the top there and filling in that meter. As I'm collecting gold, it's going directly into my stash. So it's not like the challenge mode where to get any of the gold you actually have to get to the end of the level. This one, every time you pick up any gold, it's yours. So you're getting your gold immediately, and you're leveling up. And so as you level up, oh, I died. As you level up, well, that system's not being demoed today. You're going to be able to pick from a set of buffs. So you're going to level up really quickly all the time, and then each time you level up, you'll get access to buffs, and then you pick one of the buffs that you want to apply, and then you just keep adding buffs. Think of them like perks or whatever, and then it makes it, you know, obviously you experiment with them and try them out. It'll be things like, you know, more chance of critical, higher critical, chance of less of this type of enemy, chance of less of this type of obstacle, higher chance of pickups of gold and things like that. So I'm pretty excited. It's a lot of fun to just sort of decide what sort of elements to include, you know, and say, oh, I'm going to do like frozen and magic only, and let's see how we go. And then I'm going to have leaderboards for each possible combination of all those. So there'll be a leaderboard for just molten, just frozen, frozen and molten, and all the combinations of those. And so far so good. I'm really excited to be able to finally show this, you know, for everybody. And I'm definitely going to, you know, have some more, have a test build up soon that I want to be able to send out to press and also to anyone who wants to help test. Really appreciate it. A lot of the people on the forums have been really helpful. I really appreciate people, you know, taking time to comment and things like that. So it's still got a lot of work to do, but I'm really like happy, like all the support that I've heard from people. So still plugging away, and talk to you soon. Take care, guys.